morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn about the first chapter from our geography, that is resources. And we know that anything that satisfies human needs is called a resource. Again, what is a resource? Simply, we can say that anything that satisfies human needs is called a resource. See, gift of nature such as air, water, soil, all these things are gifts of nature. Other than this gift of nature such as air, water and soil, some more resources are there. We know that is the creations of human beings such as different types of buildings, roads, etc. These are also resources. And we know that different types of resources are there, such as natural resources, human resources, and human-made or man-made resources. Again, I am repeating the same thing. What is a resource? Anything that satisfies human needs is called a resource. Again, some of the examples of resources: air, water, soil. These are the gifts of nature or natural resources. And other than this, some more resources are also there, such as the human-made resources, that is different buildings and roads. All these are the creations of human beings. Again, see, I am repeating the different types of resources: natural resources, human resources, and human-made or man-made resources. And see, the name itself, it is clear to us. That is natural resources, the resources which we get from our nature abundantly, or such type of resources are called natural resources. And see, human resources, the abilities of human beings such as different skills, wisdom or knowledge. All these things are also resources, means it comes under the category of human resources. And see, the third category, that is human-made or man-made resources. Which are the examples of human-made? The name itself, it is clear, human-made. Human means we people or human beings, man, inside. And see, human-made, the resources which are made by human beings or we people are called human-made or man-made resources. These are the main points related with the first part. And see, the second part of or the second section from this chapter, that is the value of a resource. Let us see the value of a resource. And see, we know that different resources have different values. Some resources have economic values and some resources have aesthetic values. And see, what are economic value based resources? The resources which can be bought and sold have economic values, or the resources which can be sold and bought are called economic value based resources. And see the next one, aesthetic value based resources. See the first one again, economic value based resources. Again I am repeating the same. The resources which can be bought and sold have economic values. Some examples of economic value based resources are crops and different minerals. We know that these resources which we can sold and we can bought also. Such resources have economic values. And see next, aesthetic value based resources means the resources which give us pleasure, or the resources which give happiness to us are called aesthetic value based resources. These are the value of resources. And see some examples of aesthetic value based resources are rivers, mountains, deserts, trees. All these resources give happiness to us. So such type of resources are called aesthetic resources. It means these types of resources give happiness to us, or happiness to our mind, pleasure to us. So they are called aesthetic value based resources. And see again, I am repeating the types of resources. Already I have explained. Let us see one more time. Types of resources. Resources may be classified as natural, human and human-made. Already I have told. Natural resources, the gift of nature, such as air, water, soil, etc., etc. And human resources, that is the skills or wisdom or education. All these resources come under human resources. And last one, human-made or man-made resources, that is the resources which are made by human beings are called human-made resources. Different types of electronic items, or all the or desks, benches, all these things are created by we people or created by human beings. So such type of or such types of resources are called man-made resources. And see the classification of natural resources. Classification of natural resources. And see, natural resources can be classified on the basis of their nature, stock, distribution, and the level of development. Again, on the basis of their nature, again see the classification. On the basis of their nature, natural resources may be classified as biotic or abiotic. See, biotic or abiotic. The biotic resources are living things such as useful plants and animals. Again listen, the resources which have life in them are biotic resources or living things, in simply we can say. And on the other hand, the abiotic resources are non-living things such as water, air, solar energy, soil, and metals. These are the these resources come under the category of abiotic resources because these resources have no life in them. Okay, the next topic we can learn in the next class. Thank you very much.